Hello。加班这么惨，我还去吃了铁板烧回来。昨天人家突然约我去吃那个。
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall, and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine.
就想黄品的新店。
Her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about the secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible.
不是王品，是什么？那叫什么？就想。
In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden
就想铁板烧，
eyes
一个人大概400多块吧。
That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence.
我只能说，
If the poachers found some
普普通
now,
通
I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds.
虽然是王品，但我觉得食材还行，但是厨师的水准大概就是个夜市铁板烧等级。
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much.
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan. 认真说，我吃完的感想就是，那个400-500块，我宁愿拿去直接吃一番地。
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can
然后
visit
说到
Anne
钱，
when we
我就想
finish.
到啊，
Perfect. By the way,
稍微看了一下
Ominous
要
was asking
报
about
税
you.
啊，要交钱。
You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Revelio. Levioso. Bombarda. Defender. Levioso. At least now we know we're not alone here. Accio.
That's it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects. Confringo. Revelio. Compulso. Accio.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified. This room is taller than it looks.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
所以我这2天在想，我去年有去恒毅上课，不知道能不能报那个进修训练费。
We've ripped
Revelio.
another slot.
Leviosa.
I shall see that.
Bombarda. Revelio. Compulso. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Revelio. Compulso. Bombarda.
为什么4000多？4000多到底哪来？
Glacius. Bombarda. Revelio.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Confringo. Revelio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur in there. Even an altar with a pile of bones.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Revelio. Accio. Convulso. Revelio.
We're in the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
There's something here by the altar.
Revelio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Accio.
We've rid the world of another spot.
Accio.
I should sleep better.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
不是这里吗？所以还是继续往这边塞。
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Compulso.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Accio.
I need to find a safe way across.
Bombarda. Confringo. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Glacius. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Rickety Bone Bridge complete.
Accio. Revelio.
蛮横走。
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperius Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's
这种东
not
西可以自
exactly
学。
something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Repulso. Levioso. Bombarda. Incendio. Incendio.
怎么又坏了？超太凶了吗？
Revelio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Incendio. Bombarda. Depulso. Glacier. Fuego. Levioso. Levioso. Repelio. Descendo. Levioso. Bombarda. Descendo. Bombarda. Descendo.
Yellow spiders can make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Depulso.
所以我这一只手把算是运气比较好，
Revelio.
到现在还没坏，还是我现在真的玩的太少。
Just as the student summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this.
Revelio. Lumos. Bombarda. Levioso. Descendo. Bombarda. Descendo.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Accio. Revelio.
Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially
Revelio.
from my uncle.
稳定出事啊，这小鬼！
Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
那边还有东西哦，我要怎么过去？
Revelio.
后面那个我要怎么过？ 别条路。
Revelio.
没有别条路吗？ 神奇，算了。
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous.
Revelio.
Just doesn't understand. And I did want to worry him all over again.
Revelio.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
连飞都不行哎，不能传送，只能用跑，没事。哦， 冒大烟了，是发生什么事？
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlet.
被攻击啊！
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
We have to fight. Bombard them.
Levioso.
Win here.
Incendio.
We've got them. They'll retreat.
You fool! Stop provoking them!
然后他妹就死了。
What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
他是想要被放辐射咒吗？
Revelio.
What do we have here?
Revelio.
在里面呢，我到底要怎么升到2级呢？没人。这个球是干嘛？哇！我要怎么把他棍子甩到他脸上？
Rest easy, my large friend.
Revelio.
那一个呢？只有2个。
Revelio.
That wasn't so difficult.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Compulso. Revelio.
是要解谜吗？
Compulso.
What do you have in store for me this time? Merlin himself was.
那么简单。
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
没有开啊。
Incendio. Revelio.
Dig thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
毫无感情的刷毛。没有很难抓。我觉得鹰马还是好抓的啊。用漂浮咒会比较好。 不要用速速琴，也不要用缓速，都会差一点点。漂浮咒比较有机会。打死不吃你到底要怎样？嗯，鹰马跟玻璃兽会冲哦。看你要不要吃啊？不吃算了，不吃拉倒，不缺你一个。
Revelio. Revelio.
阿姨说什么？叫你不要再吃了吗？为什么？你穿的看起来像店员吗？是觉得如果是我会选择找店员，虽然说我是没有这种困扰，但如果我有拿不到东西，我一定找店员，怎么会找个路人？
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
这还用说吗？你的进度又没在前进。
Revelio.
Hello there.
Hello, Armeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles,
一下
but
精灵，一下
you
妖
wouldn't
精的。
understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually,
讲到语言就变金女，我觉得翻译有问题吧。
speaker cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
重点是人家明明就是哥布林。
Lord Gok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio.
Huh. 先卖些东西。
Nice to see you again.
Likewise. What can I help?
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today? This will do just fine. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Revelio.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here
he's...
comes my friend Armid. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm
有啊，第一天有穿制服，
because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock.
就
All
开
you
学那一
need to
天。
do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
就跟我现在这个工作，我除了面试的那一天以外，没有穿过西装。
The door will not open while the eye can see you.
虽然我穿西装来面试的时候，还被说干嘛穿那么正式，说没有工程师在穿西装的啦。
That shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Armid and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Revelio. Revelio. The door is looking at us. Revelio.
其实还是有人在穿呐、只是看你的工作性质。像我的前驻点经理，他就习惯会穿西装裤加衬衫上班，长袖衬衫就比较偏西装的那种类型。啊，我的话就随便穿穿，没人要求我一定要穿什么，我就随便穿。
Lumos.
Lumos.
哦，行。
I'll be quiet. Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
我也是有遇过，不对啊，我们经理就会一直穿西装，业务反而没有穿，因为业务是女生，女生想穿什么就穿什么。
I believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
I've read about mines like this.
Accio.
Seeing one is something else altogether.
Revelio. Accio. We need to be careful, as I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
等级练太高了，怪的等级都变很低。
I'm used to.
I'll get us through safely, Amit. We're being watched by a door. Revelio. Accio. We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye. Revelio.
Yes, of course.
Revelio. Get free. Revelio. Revelio.
所以呢，我要怎么上去？不然就开。
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
Revelio.
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Revelio.
真要说 IT 业，我们公司也不太像 IT 业。虽然有卖电脑，但我现在主要业务算服务业嘛。那我们公司都不务正业啊。比如说我今天收到公司的，我不知道公司在想什么，就是今天那个主管突然来找我，就找我，然后就问我说：“哎。” 那有空吗？拿个东西给我，我就到楼下，他拿东西过来，然后就一看，一人一颗卤蛋，我不知道为什么。简单来说，我们公司现在有卖蛋。
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large.
龟山瑶到家了。
There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
我不知道是真的卖还是就是单纯要做给公司的同事还是怎样，反正就莫名其妙一人发一颗蛋，然后还有配一个什么卡片，写什么宏基什么蛋的，我忘了带回来，我也没有仔细看。在上班没有那么无聊，还在这边看说它里面写什么，我真觉得公司不知道在想什么。 不能好好把本业做好吗？
Revelio
明明就是个资讯业界的公司，卖能量饮料伞还卖蛋。虽然听说还不错吃，我是还没吃啊。保存期限还蛮久的，我看了一下，好像可以保存1年。
Revelio.
I will make you pay.
Oh, this really is too much.
Revelio, stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
要做钢弹吗？
Bombard. Confring.
Vacuum. Revelio. Leviosa.
哥布林想要推翻巫师，然后又想要做大型设备，应该就是那个吧？那叫什么？六神合体雷霆王是吧？
Revelio.
那部叫什么？ 啊，虚空雷霆兽啊！哦，我有点忘记它叫什么。虚空雷神兽还是虚空雷神兽？
Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Lumos. Not an entanglement we need right now.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos.
Clever.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
有点多人呢。
When the war is over, goblins will rule over wizards at last. There you are.
Bombarda. Cabalzo. Defender. Glaciers.
One less human to worry about. I won't rest. Rather. Little mandatory, once you grab me. Someone's here. There you are.
Bombarda.
Do you think this is fun? I won't rest.
Descendo. Accio.
Cut you from shins to shatter.
Expelliarmus. Lumos.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last one I'll eat. Revelio. Revelio.
Accio. Right. Don't wish to be seen doing it.
Bombard. Confront. Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
所以呢，做个大砖头又怎么了？
There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
人家想挖矿犯法。
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revenue. Revelio. Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about what just...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Revelio.
要去哪里？有够远。
Revelio. Levioso. Descendo. Accio.
拉他一下，他就卡住了，是怎样？
Descendo. Accio. Depulso.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Revelio. 是撞到那个气球。
Revelio.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
哦，是谁啊？
Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. That's that. Settled. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Now, I'm only trying to... Leviosa! Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
这么远吗？
Lumos. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Cabalso. Accio.
Ping.
Glacius. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Expelliarmus! Repulsor! Confringo! Defender! Glacius! Potato! Stupid! Confringo! Glacius! Depulsor! Confringo! Glacius! Defender!
哎，稀有种。
Levioso! Do cooperate, won't you? Not going to hurt you. Levioso! I'll look after you. Revelio! Levioso!
That's the student who stopped us at Spellcroft. I shall have missed.
Revelio!
觉得一会不会太寒酸了、
You only have Ranrock's flame. Revelio.
主角刚刚讲话语气超像坏人。
What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. Revelio. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio.
Levioso. Levioso. Bombarda.
You won't defeat us all!
Levioso. Descendo.
哦，9400撞到那边有这么痛？
Revelio. Petricus totalis. Revelio.
他们要怎么下去？没有动吗？ 那有个洞啊！
How long for a bacon and mushroom stew?
我觉得这不是我现在该来的地方。
Petricus totalis.
感觉是个任务地点之类的，是该回头。如果是很重要的任务地点，应该现在也不会让我进。
Who's that little moon cub? I won't rest.
Levioso. Revelio. Depulso.
还有个呼噜焰，应该感觉就不像什么。
Revelio. Confringo. Depulso. Confringo. Defendo.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
那玩有点像那个叫什么？
Petricus
魔
totalis.
多。但其实那块我也没玩完，好像也没什么资格讲。
Revelio. Revelio.
Why is it? Somebody there? Where did they? Rob, let's get this. I'll get a fight what's hidden before you. There's a stillness to the town.
Glacius. Depulso. From there, surrender. Confringo.
fooled you all. To your demise. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
Fall dead asleep on my
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Revelio.
Only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't mind.
Aloha Mora. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Levioso. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Bombarda.
That wasn't too hard. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
稀有种种都公的，没有母的。猫全都公的也好，呵呵，要不会出事这样。有点累，有点在晃神。东西卖卖休息。
You're back. Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.